What's up, Pisces? Welcome to Squirt Queen Intuition. Welcome back. If you are here with me again, I appreciate you all. Let's go ahead and get into your energy, see what your current situation is and how your person is feeling. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements in Pisces. This may resonate with you. Okay, we're going to start out with the dice to see what signs show up here. Okay, and who you're going to be connected with. All right, so we have Capricorn. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. We have Sagittarius. I don't know if you guys saw that. Scorpio. Libra. And your sign, Pisces. All right, so you guys could be dealing with any of those signs. Capricorn, Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, let's see. What's the messages here for Pisces, Spirit? What's the messages here for Pisces? Hope. I haven't given up hope on us yet. Okay, so this is someone that's still hoping that you guys can work through things. You can work it out. Okay. They still have love for you, obviously. Let's see. Let's get into the meat of the reading. Let's see. Habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Ooh, and third parties. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Okay. So maybe this person had some bad habits, some toxic traits that they couldn't get rid of. It could have involved not putting you as a priority or putting other things that maybe they were dealing with as a priority, or having third parties. Maybe they had a habit of cheating. Maybe they couldn't stay faithful. But let's see. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot here. What does Pisces need to know, Spirit? Ooh, they've had some time to think. They want to talk. Maybe you pull back from this person. The Hermit in the reverse. Could be a Virgo for some of you guys. Page of Swords in the reverse. The King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Hierophant. Ooh, this person had to do some deep soul searching, or had to go through some, I don't know, like this dark night of the soul moment to realize some things here. Got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Devil. I knew that was going to show up. This person has some things they've been trying to work through. I don't know what these addictions could be. They could have some sort of, maybe there's some sort of addiction to just karmic things, okay? Their lower nature, okay? Maybe they had some sort of drug addiction, or there was some sort of addiction to, like I said, stepping out and not being able to refuse temptation. Let's clarify this here. There's that Capricorn energy with the Devil. We have Taurus here with the Hierophant. A lot of Earth energy here, actually. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So you guys could definitely be dealing with the Earth sign. I think we saw Taurus and Capricorn in the dice. Let's see. Whew, this person has a very negative mindset, or maybe commitment. Maybe committing to one person. Let's see. Why is the Hermit here in the reverse? Temperance, balance, harmony, moderation. Let me see. Purpose, finding meaning. The Five of Wands, competition, debates, rivalry, conflict. So, rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, tension, territorial, clashing, ego, and petty. So, I just feel like this person had a lot of things that they needed to kind of find peace with inside themselves. Maybe they like to argue. Maybe they lack inner peace. So whoever this person is someone that you fought a lot with, or you had to do so much to get them to understand your point or try to bring some balance into the situation. We have Sagittarius here. We did see Sagittarius in the dice. And then look at that, guys. At the bottom, the Hermit in the reverse again. Isolation, loneliness, withdrawal, resignation, distance, and lost your way. So maybe after whatever this conflict is here, this person, after this, they haven't been able to find any peace. And I also feel like wherever they are now, whoever they're dealing with or whatever is going on there in their life, they still don't have any peace. And they're realizing that you was never their issue. There was things that they was dealing with inside, okay, that wasn't your job to fix here, okay? And the Hangman here, Pisces energy. Hangman is in the reverse. The Page of Swords in the reverse. The Fool in the reverse. Holding back, indecision, hesitation, recklessness, fearless, bad choices, and risk-taking. Aries energy here. And the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Emotional loss, block creativity, emptiness, self-love, intuition, repressed emotions. This person has a lot of trauma they have to get through, okay? They are not emotionally available, or they're not emotionally capable of pouring into anyone else because their own cup is empty here. This is why they have so many negative thoughts when it comes to thinking about starting a relationship or committing here. So I don't know why this person hasn't given up hope. Maybe they're trying to work through some things here. Maybe they're still doing some soul searching. Maybe losing you has made them want to reflect on things that they need to release. But we'll see once we clarify this devil energy here, okay? Look at that, the King of Swords in the reverse. Quiet power, inner truth, weakness, illogical, control and manipulation, callous, mind games, and misuse of power. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy with the King of Swords in the reverse. Person played a lot of mind games here. Maybe they always gave you this false hope that you guys were going to work through something here. All right. What's the King of Pentacles here? What's the King of Pentacles here? The Queen of Pentacles. And the World in the reverse. So they feel like no matter what their traumas are, you're still their partner. You're still their divine partner. But with the World in the reverse here, seeking personal closure, shortcuts, delays, no closure, incompletion. They don't want this to be over. This is where that hope comes in. It's like no matter what they've done, no matter how much you guys have bumped heads or fought, they don't want this to be over here with the World in the reverse. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. Okay. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Exhaustion, giving up, destroyed confidence, overwhelmed, worn down, self-doubt, failure, lack of confidence. So they have a lot of lessons and things that they still have to work on. Maybe you haven't given up hope on this person, but in the meantime, maybe you just pull back. This is where it's at. I don't know if we will ever change, because I do feel like this person is struggling with making the complete change that they need to elevate spiritually. Okay. Let's see. They may be battling a lot of things you didn't know they were battling. So you're trying to figure out, like, why is this so difficult? Why is this so hard? But they have a lot of things that they're going to have to heal. They have no peace within. The Hierophant here. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Greediness, envy, possessiveness, self-protection, self-centered, delay, obstacles, loss, stinginess. And the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Restless, unfocused, burnt out, impulsive, no direction, unpredictable, disregard for consequence. This person, like I told you, you know, when you start to step into your, spiritual journey, you start to weigh the, the consequences of things, right? You think things through. You make decisions from a more higher place, right? From a higher place, from your higher self. You no longer make decisions in that lower energy. And this person is still making decisions in that lower energy. They're fighting this spiritual change. they're fighting this spiritual growth. So as long as they are fighting this, even though they know they need to elevate, they know they need to grow, they're not willing to give up their karmic ways. They're not, they're not ready to give up the things that satisfy their flesh. Okay. So see, as I'm talking, guys, look, the devil is at the bottom. So the devil is here, but then you have the Hierophant here. It's because this person refused to release their toxic energy. They refuse to step into their higher self to meet you where you guys need to be. They've taken you through the mud here, it looks like, for some of you guys, okay? The devil says shadow self, attachment, addiction, temptation, destructive behavior, materialism, codependency, and toxicity. Okay. Why is the Four of Pentacles in the reverse here? Oof, I saw the Emperor in the reverse. Okay. Justice here. Justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, law. So they're going to keep getting these, they're going to keep going through these karmic phases until they let go, until they change, until they agree with the universe that they are willing to surrender their lower self to elevate. But you guys got to get out of Dodge until this person does that. Even if you haven't given up hope on this person in the mean, because they're going to drag you with them. Okay. Five of Cups here. Acceptance, loss, sorrow, moving on, finding peace, personal setbacks, self-forgiveness, and bereavement. See, this is why I say they're going to have to make peace with themselves. They're going to have to let go of things that they are still holding on to, that they're regretting. Maybe they're going to have to fix some things here and do right by some people that they've done wrong, okay? That they may be getting karma from. With this energy that they're feeling, it could be just all the things this person has done. Okay, you got the Four of Wands in the reverse, clarified by clarifying the devil. Four of Wands in the reverse is about a lack of stability. It could be an ending of a relationship. It's a lack of union, okay? So it says personal celebration, inner harmony. Well, conflict with others, lack of support, breakdown in communication, home conflict, and transience. So that's why I was saying, guys, if you did try to work on this relationship, which is what the Four of Wands is about, relationships, it'll be over just as fast as you, just as fast as you try to give it a chance. The Tower here in the reverse. Personal transformation, fear of change, suffering, averting or delayed disaster, collapse, stormy time, and restlessness. So, guys, with the Tower in the reverse, that's an indication for you to avoid this disaster at all costs. Okay. Scorpio, Aries energy here. And then you have the Lovers. The Hangman in the reverse. Okay, it's clarified by the Lovers. Love, harmony, relationships, union, partnership, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, strength of two together. Deep love and a choice. So with the Hangman in the reverse, this is someone maybe not willing to sacrifice, not willing to change their perspective, or they're trying to change their perspective in love. But the way they view things has kept them stuck for some time. And I feel like it kept both of you guys stuck. Okay. Let's see. So what energy do we have here? Pisces, Gemini, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Virgo. Let's see. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Okay. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. And look at that. It's time for me to heal now. Yeah. They're hoping that they, they can make the changes. They realize what they're going to have to do, but it's all a part of having that discipline, having that self-control. You have here, let it go. Break the chains. Okay? And think first. prosperity, and free yourself. So maybe you will see more prosperity, more growth in your own life when you free yourself from this person here, this karmic connection that you have. Because as long as they don't have any peace, guys, you won't have any peace, okay? Cycle repeat. Same drama, different day, stuck loop. See, I told you guys, if you give this person a chance, it's going to be a cycle that's going to repeat, okay? Because they still need to heal. Like the card says, I need to heal now. They still need to heal, so and it's time for me to heal, okay? Fake apology, manipulative guilt, no real change, gaslight again, and then you have no contact zone, enforced distance, silence game, and still attached. So maybe you had to send this person on their way because they was too toxic, okay? Pulling back, if you haven't, that's definitely what you guys are going to need to do here with the devil if you guys are currently in this energy here with this person, okay? And you have blocked AF, ghosted, shut out, and silent treatment. So maybe you push this person out, but if you've done that before and have taken them back, you have to also recognize where you may need to heal so you can release this person and release whatever attachment that you guys have here, okay? Let's see. And look, behind that, it's time for me to heal now. It says, I'm starting to understand our connection. So what this person understands is that they were toxic. This was karmic. They couldn't they couldn't do whatever they needed to do to heal themselves. Kind of getting like a very maybe bitter person at times. Okay, you got twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So let's see, what else do we have here? Okay. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, grieving, lost, mourning, feeling lost, grieving, or mourning. We have I like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and want to date. Okay, so somebody may like you. You might be meeting your twin flame, after you heal or evolve or move past this heartbreak or, this situation here. You have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Okay? So, I don't know. Maybe this person is going to try to come back and show you that they've changed, but, pay attention, make sure they've healed. But if you start to see signs, guys, that this person has not healed, you need to release this connection because it's only going to keep pulling you down in this karmic cycle, okay? All right, Pisces, well, that was your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that it was helpful to you guys, all right? Remember to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment down. Let me know if it resonates with you, and I'll see you guys next time.